Assassin. Alt fire shares Christmas spirit. Shatters, causing bleed. Hello TF2 fans, I am Wilkes, and this video is meant to show you just why the Rap Assassin is a viable weapon option for Scout players. I use it quite often, and several times other players have asked me just why am I using it. It seems that many players find this weapon useless. Weapons in TF2 are supposed to work like this. Stock weapons are useful the majority of the time, while unlocks either excel in certain situations or have a gimmick that you need to master to use it effectively. So, in order to understand the Rap Assassin, let's look at its stats. Alternate Fire launches a festive ornament that shatters, causing bleed. 25% increase in recharge rate compared to the Sandman, and a 65% damage penalty. In total, a successful hit with its festive projectile deals 55 damage over the course of 5 seconds. A hit with its primary fire only does 15 base damage. Getting close quarters and using this melee weapon as an actual melee weapon is a really dumb idea. Clearly, Valve intends for you to use the alternate fire to good effect, which is supported by a faster recharge time. Now let's look at the bleed effect, the main reason this weapon is unique. Only 5 weapons in the game carry the bleed effect as a perk. 2 of them are melees for Engineer and Sniper, which makes sense. The bleed effect is a great counter to spies, as it can reveal spies that are cloaked, and Engineers and Snipers are likely spy targets. The other 3 are for the Scout, and they serve to encourage alternative ways to deal damage. Now as Scout, there are 2 distinct ways to approach combat. You can use your speed to get into point-blank range of enemies, dealing high damage or making selected picks. You can also take shots from far away, pestering enemies with small but significant damage and serving as a distraction. It's the latter playstyle that the Rap Assassin encourages. The projectile travels fast and isn't too difficult to hit enemies with once you understand its physics. The weapon is also easier to practice with as it recharges 25% quicker compared to the Sandman. So let's say there's a sniper across from you. Hitting him with the Rap Assassin ball is going to cause bleeding. The sniper's going to do one of 2 things. He'll run away to heal and to stop the bleeding, which gives your team an easier time moving up. They now have 1 less sniper to deal with. 2, he's going to continue trying to snipe and probably start focusing on you. The bleeding effect causes flinching, so for 5 seconds, that sniper's going to have a much more difficult time aiming. That's just one example. The bleeding effect causes screen distortion, continuous damage, and flinching, much like fire does. These effects can really mess with players and hinder their ability to focus in combat. Another great thing about unlocks is that their gimmicks cause them to form effective combos with other weapons. Sometimes. The Rap Assassin actually pairs pretty well with the Mad Milk. If you're not aware, the Mad Milk causes an effect on enemies where 60% of all the damage they take is returned as health to whoever caused the damage. So hit an enemy with Mad Milk, then with the Rap Assassin ball. You now have a slow but continuous health source. You can now run away to find a health pack while continuing to be healed and continuing to deal damage, all outside of combat. The Rap Assassin's counterpart, the Sandman, sees a lot more use, however. They both function similarly, but it can be argued that the Sandman's stun effect is more beneficial than the Rap's bleeding. I would actually argue in favor of the Sandman if it weren't for one thing. Minus 15 max health on wear. The Scout has 125 health, the lowest of any class. Even if it's just 15 health gone, that is a significant chunk from a class with already low health. The Scout's survivability is noticeably lowered. True, you can use the Sandman at long range, and the Scout can dodge easily, but you still have things like rocket splash damage and flamethrower hitboxes to deal with, and it's that much riskier to try getting closer to the enemy. Now, I'm not saying the Rap Assassin is the best Scout weapon. That would of course be the Holy Mackerel. The point of weapon unlocks is to use them in different situations, experiment, and find out where they help you and excel. I'm simply stating that the Rap Assassin is viable enough to use, and also fun. Hopefully you will give this weapon a try now. Thanks for watching.